Good evening, students. Today we will continue with polynomials. Okay, so first a short quiz on what we have studied so far. Okay, so you write your answers in the chat window. 0.36 bar, right? We all understand this is a rational number. Why? Because it's non-terminating but repeating. And which digit is repeating? Anybody? Which digit is repeating in
6.
6. Very good. So first thing is we assume this is x, right? Now we cannot have a non-repeating digit on the right of decimal. So we bring it to this side. How do we bring? We want to move the decimal towards right by one step, right? So we want the decimal to go to this place, right? So what do I multiply it with?
10x.
10. So 10x will be 3.6 bar, right? Now I have repeating digit on the right of decimal, only repeating digit. And I want to bring one block of repeating digit on the left side. So this is nothing but 3.6666 like this, right? So I want only 6 is repeating. So I want the decimal to move another step to the right. So what do I multiply this whole thing by? So that decimal moves one step.
100x.
100x. So I multiply it with by 10, right? So 10x multiplied by 10 will become 100x. 3.6 bar multiplied by 10 will become 36.6 bar, right? Now I have two numbers. Both have same repeating digit after the decimal. Now I subtract 1 from 2. So I get 100 minus 10x, 90x is equal to 36.6 bar minus 3.6 bar. Okay. So my 0.6 bar will cancel. So now I have x is equal to 33 divided by 90. Now I cancel out top and bottom. So I get 11 by 30. Okay? That is the answer. All right. Now, is this an irrational number? Is this 0.123 for type in your chat window? Is this an irrational number? Yes. Why? Because it is non-terminating. There are dots at the end and no digits are repeating. So it is non-terminating, non-recurring or non-repeating number, right? So it is an irrational number. Next, what is this? Type in the chat window. What should be question mark? What should I put in place of question mark? 5 to the power. Type it. Good. 5 to the power minus 6. Good. Next, what is this? 5 to the power. What is the rule of exponents? Rule of exponents says x to the power a times x to the power b. So when you have same base but different powers, you simply add up the powers, right? So what do we have? Same base 5, powers are 3 and minus 2. So we should have 3 plus minus 2. What is 3 plus minus 2? So it is 5 to the power 1. 3 minus 2 is 1. So the answer is simply 5. So there are other ways to confirm the answer, right? So we are saying 5 to the power 3, which is nothing but 5 times 5 times 5. And we are saying multiplied by 5 to the power minus 2. What is 5 to the power minus 2? It's this, right? Now you can cancel out things. So your answer will be 5. But yes, in exam, you are not going to confirm like this. You don't need to. You just remember the rule. The powers simply add up. When the base is same and the numbers are multiplying, the powers simply add up. So 3 plus minus 2. What is plus minus 2? That is minus 2. So 3 minus 2 is 1. So 5 to the power 1, which is 5. Okay? Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Okay. What is the degree of the polynomial 2 minus x squared minus x cubed? Now this is a polynomial, right? This is what we studied last time. What is the degree of this polynomial? Type it in the chat window. Good. So degree is the highest power of any term. So the highest power here is 3. इसकी power है 2. इसकी power क्या है? This is x to the power 0. 2 times x to the power 0. So इसकी power is 0. So the highest power is 3. Okay. Now next. What is the coefficient of x square in polynomial this? Now you have this polynomial. Coefficient of x square. X square क्या क्या coefficient है इसमें? Good. So it is minus root 2. Not simply root 2. Coefficient is constant term, constant of any term. Constant factor of any term, right? So we are looking at the term which has x square in it. So its coefficient is, the constant factor here is minus root 2. So the term is this, and its factors are minus root 2 and x square. What is the constant factor? Minus root 2, not just root 2. Minus root 2 is the constant factor. That is the coefficient of x square. Now, is 5 a polynomial? Type yes or no. Yes, it is a polynomial. Why? Because it's a constant and it has a special name also. We learned it last time, constant polynomial. Right? Because 5 can be written as 5 into x to the power 0. So variable has power of 0. So it is a constant polynomial. It is a polynomial. And it is of special type called constant polynomial. Okay? Is 0 a polynomial? Type it quickly. Yes, it is a polynomial and it's called 0 polynomial. Good. All right, so let's continue with today's topic. So first we are going to learn how to find value of a polynomial. Okay. So polynomial, we studied last time. We are studying the polynomials of one variable. So this has only one variable, x, right? But now, because it has variable and we can assign some value to the variable, and we want to figure out what will be the value of this polynomial when x takes certain value. Okay. So now suppose x is equal to 1. Now, when x is 1, what is the value of the polynomial p of x? So we write it as p1, and what do? We simply substitute the value of x. 1 square plus 3 into 1 minus 2. So this is what? 5 into 1 cube. 1 cube is 1. So this is 5 minus 2 into 1 square. 1 square is 1. So it's minus 2. Plus 3 into 1 minus 2. So ये क्या हो गया? 5 plus 3, 8 minus 4. So this is 4. Okay. Any doubts?
No,
You
ma'am.
understand? Okay. Now, P of 0. So what do we want to do? We want to find the value of polynomial when x is 0. Okay. So when x is 0, that means we just substitute the value of x as 0. 5 into 0 cube minus 2 into 0 square plus 3 into 0 minus 2. So this up to 0 ho gaya. So answer is minus 2. Okay? So that's how you just find value of polynomial for a given value of variable. So you just substitute the value of variable in the polynomial and you get the value of the polynomial. Okay? It's straightforward. Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now find P of minus 1. Type it in your chat window. What is P of minus 1? We simply substituted minus 1. जहां जहां x था वहां पर हमने minus 1 लगा दिया. What is 5 times minus 1 whole cube? What is this? 5 times minus 1 whole cube क्या होता है?
-5.
-5. Good. अगला बोलो. What is minus 2 times minus 1 square?
-2.
-2. What is 3 times minus 1?
-3.
Good. And minus 2 as it is. तो क्या हुआ आंसर? What is this? -5, -2, -3, -2. क्या बना?
It's -12.
Very good. It's -12. Okay. So your answer for this is -12. Now, let's find the value of the following polynomials at the indicated value of variables. So we want to find number 1, which is px equal to 5x square minus 3x plus 7 at x equal to 1. So for x equal to 1, what is the value of px? बताओ p1 क्या होगा? P of 1 is equal to, calculate करो and type it. P of 1, that means x is 1. So we are going to substitute x value as 1. So what is 5 times 1 square? Tell me.
5 square.
5 times 1 square, not 5 square. We are saying 5, right? 5 times 1 square is 5 times 1 times 1. So it is 5. What is minus 3 times 1?
-3.
Good. And plus 7. So क्या result आया? 5 minus 3 is?
2.
2. 2 plus 7, which is 9. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now number 2. Qy equal to 3y cube minus 4y plus root 11 at y equal to 2. चलो टाइप करो वैल्यू. क्या क्या होगा? Q of 2. This is 3 times 2 cube minus 4 times 2 plus root 11. Right? What is 3 times 2 cube?
I'm 6. 3 into 6.
6, 3 into 6. No. See. 3 times 2 whole cube. So 3 times, what is 2 whole cube? This means 2 times 2 times 2. Right? So this is 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. 8 times 3 is 24. So this is 24 minus 4 times 2, 8 plus root 11. So 24 minus 8 is 16 plus root 11. Okay? Next, P of t equal to 4t to the power 4 plus 5t cube minus t square plus 6 at t equal to a. So find P of a. So now we are saying when t is a, what is the value of this polynomial? So substitute t equal to a and tell me what will be this polynomial. What's the value? So t equal to a. तो हमको क्या करना है? जहां जहां t है वहां पर a लिख देना है. 4a to the power 4 minus 5a to the power 3 minus a square plus 6. Right? जिधर जिधर भी t था वहां पर सब जगह पर मैंने a लिख दिया. Right? अब a कोई कांस्टेंट है जिसकी वैल्यू मुझे नहीं पता. Okay? It's not given to me. तो मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकती. This term has a to the power 4. This term has a cube. This has a square. तो इनको मैं कुछ add, subtract कुछ नहीं कर सकती. Right? So the answer is simply 4a to the power 4 minus 5a cube minus a square plus 6. I cannot add this and this. इसमें this term means 4 into a into a into a into a. 4 times a. This terms means 5 into a into a into a. Only 3 times. Here I have it 4 times. Right? I cannot add these two things. I cannot subtract these two things. So we have 4a to the power 4 minus 5a cube. Right? So suppose a की जगह पर मेरे पास होता 3 to the power 4 होता. ओके और यहां पर भी मेरे पास 3 होता. 3 to the power 3 होता. So can I say this is same as minus 1 into 3 to the power whatever? I don't even know what to do here. 3 to the power 4. Can I say this?
No, ma'am.
No, this is all wrong, right? मैं यहाँ पर इनको simply add up नहीं कर सकती because एक के साथ में a to the power 4 है, दूसरे के साथ में a cube है, right? So I cannot do it. Even if I take a cube common, I will still have inside 4a minus 5. I cannot add up these two. इसके साथ a attached है, इसके साथ नहीं है, right? So you cannot just add up the coefficients here. This coefficient has a to the power 4 attached to it. This one has a cube attached to it. These are two different things. Okay, so you cannot just add the coefficient. So you simply substitute it and nothing can be added together. So you leave it as it is. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now we come to zero of a polynomial. तो अभी तो हमने ये देखा कि given some value of the variable, how do we find value of a polynomial? Now we are talking about zero of a polynomial. So what is zero of a polynomial? Zero of a polynomial is a number such that P of C is equal to 0. So it is a number C, कोई ऐसा number जिसके लिए polynomial की value 0 हो जाती है. Okay, so when we will, suppose I find some P of C और उसके लिए मुझे मिलता है कि polynomial की value 0 है. So then C is the 0 of that polynomial. It is called the 0 of this polynomial. Okay. Example, suppose Px is x minus 1. Okay. So what will be P of 1? If Px is x minus 1, what is P of 1? When I write it like this, what is the value of x that I am trying to substitute?
समझ नहीं आया.
Suppose your polynomial is x minus 1. Okay. And I want to find P of 1. मतलब अभी हमने पीछे क्या पढ़ा था? Let's go back. अभी जब हम ये निकाल रहे थे for x equal to 1, what did we do? What does that mean? We were saying P of 1. हमने x को 1 substitute कर दिया था. Right? That's how you were finding the values. सब जगह पर x को 1 लगा दिया था. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes,
when I write P of 1, what am I doing? I am substituting 1 जहां जहां पर x था. जहां भी x था वहां पे मैंने 1 लगा दिया. ठीक है ना? यही कर रहे थे हम.
Yes, ma'am.
जब हमने ये फाइंडिंग वैल्यू ऑफ पॉलिनोमियल किया था तो हमने क्या पढ़ा कि जब कोई पॉलिनोमियल दिया है और हमें उसकी वैल्यू निकालनी है, सपोज फॉर x इक्वल टू 1, तो हम x की वैल्यू जहां भी x है वहां पर 1 लिख देंगे. यहाँ पर p ऑफ x है तो यहाँ पे p ऑफ 1 लिख दिया, और जहां जहां पर पॉलिनोमियल में x था वहां वहां पे हमने 1 लिख दिया. जब x 0 है तो हमने p ऑफ 0, तो x जहां जहां x था px की जगह p0 लिख दिया, जहां भी x था वहां पे 0 लिख दिया. यही कर रहे हैं ना in finding value.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Now we go back here. So now we are saying px is equal to x minus 1 and I have written here p of 1. So इसका मतलब मैं x की वैल्यू क्या ले रही हूँ यहाँ पर? 1. Right? तो जब लेफ्ट साइड में मैंने x की वैल्यू 1 ली है तो राइट में भी 1 लूंगी. तो 1 minus 1. तो ये क्या हुआ? 0. So what did we find? We found that when x is equal to 1, p of 1 is 0. Polynomial की वैल्यू 0 हो जाती है. Right? This is what we have found in this example. कि when x is 1, the value of polynomial is 0. इतना
Yes,
समझ में
ma'am.
आया कि जब भी x की वैल्यू 1 होती है तो इस पॉलिनोमियल की वैल्यू 0 है. तो इसका मतलब इस पॉलिनोमियल का 0 क्या हुआ? 0 ऑफ p ऑफ x is, जो हमने कहा था 1, जिसके लिए ये वैल्यू पॉलिनोमियल की वैल्यू 0 हो जाती है. x इक्वल टू 1 पर इसकी वैल्यू 0 हो रही है, तो इस पॉलिनोमियल का 0 क्या है? 1. ओके, लेट्स टेक मोर एग्जांपल. नाउ q of x minus 2. नाउ सपोज I take x as 2. ओके, व्हेन I take x as 2, तो पॉलिनोमियल की क्या वैल्यू होगी? q of 2 क्या है?
Ma'am, 2
2 minus 2.
Good. 2 minus 2, which is 0. So what does this mean? When I take x equal to 2, my q of x is 0. That means 0 of q of x is 2. इस पॉलिनोमियल का 0 जो है वो है 2. लास्ट ईयर आपने इक्वेशंस, लीनियर इक्वेशंस में रूट्स निकाले थे, राइट? सो जब इक्वेशन होती है तो हम उसको कहते हैं रूट. जब पॉलिनोमियल होती है तो हम उसको कहते हैं 0. रूट्स क्या होती थी? द वैल्यू ऑफ x फॉर विच द इक्वेशन यूज्ड टू बी 0. इक्वेशन वुड बी इवैल्यूएटेड टू 0. राइट। आप ऐसे करके इक्वेशन कुछ लिख देते थे 5x + 2 = 0, राइट। तो उससे फिर x की वैल्यू निकाल देते थे -2/5। इसका मतलब क्या था कि जब मैं इसको सब्स्टिट्यूट करूंगी यहाँ पर तो लेफ्ट हैंड साइड क्या बन जाता था, 0 बन जाता था ना, राइट।
यस मैम।
इसको हम कहते थे रूट। इसमें इक्वेशन की वैल्यू 0 हो जाती थी। यहां पर हम इसी को कहते हैं जीरो ऑफ पॉलिनोमियल, मतलब ऐसी वैल्यू जिसके लिए पॉलिनोमियल की वैल्यू 0 हो जाए। ठीक है, तो ये तो हमने एग्जाम्पल से सीखा। नाउ वी विल लर्न हाउ टू फाइंड सच वैल्यूज। ओके, बिफोर दैट, a non-zero constant polynomial has no zero. Now, what does that mean? Suppose I have a constant polynomial. 5, अभी हमने देखा था 5 is a constant polynomial, right? ठीक है ना, 5
Yes
constant
मैम।
polynomial होता है और इसको हम लिख सकते हैं 5 × x⁻0। अब कौन सी ऐसी x की वैल्यू है जिससे ये 0 बन जाएगा? Which value of x can make it 0? Is there any value of x that will make this 0? Suppose my px is this 5, right? 5 can be written as 5 × x⁻0. ऐसी कौन सी x की वैल्यू है जिससे ये px will be equal to 0? Is there any such value?
मैम 5 × 0।
0 कैसे होगा? यहां पर x की क्या वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट करूं कि this becomes 0? Can it ever become 0? 1. What is 1 to the power 0?
0.
No. 0 of any number. If n is a number, 0 of any number is always 1. 1 to the power 0 is also 1. So, x to the power 0 will never be 0. It's always 1. Right? So, no matter what value of x I substitute, I will never get 0. That's why constant polynomial का कोई 0 नहीं होता है. There is no value of x which can make it 0. समझ आया?
यस मैम।
ठीक है, x की कोई भी ऐसी वैल्यू नहीं है जिसके लिए ये 0 बन जाए. This will never be 0. 5 is 5, right? और इसको हम मैक्सिमम लिख सकते हैं 5 × x⁻0. बट x की कोई भी वैल्यू हो, this term will always be 1. So it will this polynomial will never be 0 for any value of x. So non-zero constant polynomial का कोई 0 नहीं होता. Non-zero मतलब कि ये हमारे पास non-zero number है. It's a constant polynomial which is not a 0. It's not a 0 polynomial. तो इसका कोई भी 0 solution नहीं होता. Now, every real number is a 0 of the 0 polynomial. अब यहाँ पर हम क्या कहने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं? Suppose I have a 0 polynomial, qx is equal to 0. Okay, 0 is a polynomial. अभी हमने पिछली क्लास में सीखा था ना, इसका स्पेशल नाम है, it's called 0 polynomial, right? So this is my polynomial. Now इसको भी हम लिख सकते हैं 0 × x⁻, any power, doesn't matter, it's always 0. राइट? तो अब x की कौन सी वैल्यू है जिस पर ये पॉलिनोमियल की वैल्यू 0 होगी? x की ऐसी कोई स्पेसिफिक वैल्यू है जिसके ऊपर ये q ऑफ x 0 होगा? क्या सब्स्टिट्यूट करूं यहां पर x की सो दैट इट रिमेन्स 0? 0, यस. और कुछ सब्स्टिट्यूट कर सकती हूँ यहाँ पर x जिससे q ऑफ x विल बी 0. q of x is equal to 0 for x equal to 0, right? Any other value of x for which q of x is 0? क्या लिखूं यहाँ पर? This is 0 times x to the power m. What other value can I write here? 0 को किसी भी नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करो तो रिजल्ट तो 0 ही रहता है, राइट?
Yes, ma'am.
तो इसका मतलब यहाँ पर मैं x कुछ भी लिख दूं, 1 लिख दूं, तो क्या होगा ये? 0 into 1 to the power m, ये भी 0 है, तो q of x will be 0. q of 0 is 0. Sorry, q of 1 is 0. q of 0 is 0. यहाँ पे q of 1 is 0. What is my q of 2? That will be 0 into 2 to the power m. ये जो भी नंबर है doesn't matter. When you multiply it with 0, it will be 0. तो इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? You can substitute any value of x in the 0 polynomial. The result will always be 0. So every real number is a 0 of the 0 polynomial. 0 remains 0 for any value of x. कुछ भी substitute कर लो x की value, 0 polynomial remains 0 polynomial. तो इसका मतलब इसके zeros क्या हैं? Any real number. q of x का 0 क्या है? Every real number. यहां पर constant polynomial का 0 क्या था? Nothing. There was no 0 of constant polynomial. Nothing can make this value 0. Here, anything. You can have any value of x. Q of x will always be 0. So every real number is 0 of this polynomial. समझ आया? These are important concepts. You need to understand them carefully. कि हम क्या कहना चाह रहे हैं?
Yes, ma'am.
Suppose I have a polynomial px is equal to 11. This is a constant polynomial, right? And it's non-zero polynomial. Zero तो नहीं है ना इसकी value, non-zero है. So it's a non-zero constant polynomial. Now, इसके zeros क्या होंगे? Can any value of x make it 0? Can I write something here जिससे ये right hand side 0 हो जाए? Can I write any value of x here जिससे मेरे पास p of that value comes as 0?
No, ma'am.
No, you cannot write anything which will make it 0. So इसका मतलब इस polynomial का कोई 0 है ही नहीं. Now you have q of x is equal to 0. Can I write something here which makes it 0? What value of x will make it 0? Any value, right? I can write q of 1. q of 1 is also 0. x में कुछ substitute करने को ही नहीं है. q of 2, that is also 0. q of 3, that is also 0. Whatever you take x value, there is nothing to substitute here. It remains 0. So all the real numbers are 0 of this polynomial, while no number is the 0 of this polynomial. ठीक है?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now we will check whether -2 and 2 are zeros of the polynomial, of the given polynomial. Check करके बताओ. Type in the chat window. Is -2 polynomial is 0 of polynomial x plus 2? So you have polynomial p of x equal to x plus 2. And we are saying, is -2 0 of this polynomial? मतलब कि अगर मैं substitute करूं -2 को यहाँ पर, so my answer should be 0. Then only we have -2 is the 0. So substitute. Yes. So minus 2 plus 2. This is 0. So that means minus 2 is 0 of this polynomial. क्योंकि जब मैंने इसको substitute किया तो result मेरा 0 आ गया. Now check for 2. Is 2 0 of this polynomial? So P of 2 क्या होगा? 2 plus 2, which is 4, which is not equal to 0. So 2 is not 0 of this polynomial. जब भी आपको 0 of the polynomial check करना है, when you want to check whether the given x value is 0 of the polynomial or not, you simply substitute that x value in the polynomial. If the result is 0, yes, it is 0. If the result is not 0, no, it is not 0 of this polynomial. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Find
ma'am.
0 of the polynomial px equal to 2x plus 1. Now we are saying, tell me what is the 0 of this polynomial. So my polynomial is px equal to 2x plus 1. And we learned we want to find a value of x such that when I put that x in this polynomial, my result should be 0. So that means 2x plus 1, I want it to become 0, right? When I'm finding 0 of this polynomial, I want the polynomial to become 0. So now this is your linear equation. Solve it for x. What is x? And 2x plus 1 equal to 0, what is the value of x?
3x is equals to 0.
No, 2x plus 1. So we take plus 1 on the other side, right? So 2x is equal to minus 1, right? 3x कहाँ से आया? ये 2x है. 2 is multiplying only x. It's not multiplying 1. If I say 2x plus 1x, then you can say 3x. यहाँ पर तो ये 2x है, इसमें constant 2 भी है, variable 1 x है. यहाँ पर तो कोई variable ही नहीं है, so you cannot add these coefficients. Okay, so हम क्या करेंगे? Constant term को हम दूसरी side ले जाएंगे, तो 2x equal to minus 1, so x is equal to minus 1 by 2. All right. So 2x plus 1 equal to 0. Now you take constant term on the right side because this is not constant term. You cannot add them. ये समझ में आ गया कि ये क्यों नहीं add हो सकता?
Yes, ma'am.
So it's not 3x. So 2x is equal to minus 1 and x is equal to minus 1 by 2. जब भी हम कोई terms को add करते हैं ना, तो ये याद रखो कि if I have a term x square and there is another term 5x square, बीच में plus sign है. Yes, I can add. क्योंकि दोनों में variable part same है. Now I can say this is 6x square. Okay, but if I have x square और यहाँ पर है 5x, now this is not 6x square. क्योंकि इसके पास variable में सिर्फ x है, इसके पास में x square है. Okay, so same way, 2x plus 1, this has variable x. इसका तो कोई variable ही नहीं है, ये तो x to the power 0 है. So you cannot add them. This is not 3x, right? This term never had x with it. So you cannot just provide x to it. So this is 2x plus 1. It does. You cannot add these two things. ठीक है?
Okay, ma'am.
So what did we do here? We found the value of x for which 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. So for x equal to minus 1 by 2, we've said polynomial's value becomes 0. Now, according to us, p of minus 1 by 2 is 0. So 0 of this polynomial is 0 of p of x is equal to minus 1 by 2. Now let's verify. They didn't ask us, but let's verify, is it true? P of minus 1 by 2, is it really 0? Let's find the value of p of minus 1 by 2. So we will substitute x as minus 1 by 2, right? 2 cancels, minus 1 plus 1, 0. So yes, whatever we found here, that is the correct value. So in your exam, if you have time, you can always substitute it back into the polynomial and figure out, am I really getting 0 or not? Did I find it correct or not? Okay, but that's either they will ask you to verify, or if you have time, you can always verify. ठीक है, समझ आया?
Yes, ma'am.
So अगर simply 0 of polynomial निकालना है, तो हमें क्या करना है? Polynomial को 0 से equate करना है और x की value निकालनी है. Okay? Next, now they are asking us to verify. Verify whether 2 and 0 are zeros of the polynomial x square minus 2x. So p of x is x square minus 2x. And we need to verify, let's take the first value, 2. We need to verify कि whether 2 is the 0 of this polynomial or not. तो क्या करेंगे? कैसे verify करें?
Putting
Yes.
at the place of x.
Good. So we will put 2 in place of x. So what is p of 2? Calculate करो and type करो. So we will substitute 2. जहाँ जहाँ x है, वहाँ पे हमने 2 substitute करना है. Now, what is 2 square? 4. What is minus 2 times 2? Minus 4. So answer is 0. Okay. So yes, 2 is the 0 of the polynomial p of x. So that is correct. Now how about 0? So find p of 0. Is 0 polynomial? Is 0 the 0 of polynomial, given polynomial? So substitute 0 value and tell me if it is or not.
Yes, ma'am. 0.
Yes. So this is 0 square minus 2 times 0, which is nothing but 0. So yes, this is also 0 of this polynomial. So both 2 and 0 are zeros of this polynomial. Now find the value of polynomial at x equal to 0, x equal to minus 1, x equal to 2. So let me take one of these. किसके लिए करें? Let's do number 2. So my polynomial is 5x minus 4x square plus 3. And we are saying substitute x equal to minus 1. So p of minus 1 is equal to, क्या होगा? क्या लिखूं यहाँ पर?
5 into minus 1.
5 into minus 1. आगे?
4 into minus 1.
minus 4 into minus 1 square. Square नहीं भूलना. इसीलिए मैं bracket लगा रही हूँ जहाँ जहाँ x है. So that you don't forget the power and its implication. Plus 3. Right? Now what is 5 times minus 1?
Minus 5.
Minus 5. What is minus 4 times minus 1 square?
Minus 4.
Minus 4. Why? Because minus 1 का square तो क्या हो गया? Minus 1 into minus 1, which is plus 1. And plus 1 into minus 4. So minus 4 into minus 1 square. This is nothing but minus 4 into minus 1 into minus 1. So this is minus 4 into 1, which is minus 4. Okay? So minus 4 plus 3. तो क्या हुआ? Minus 5 minus 4. क्या हो गया ये? Minus 9 plus 3. So minus 6. ठीक है? So this is the value of the polynomial for x equal to minus 1. बाकी क्या कर लोगे?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. और अगर आंसर्स गलत आते हैं तो उसको पोस्ट करो एड गुरुज पर एंड आस्क व्हाई यू मेड दैट मिस्टेक, व्हाट इज द मिस्टेक. ओके, ओनली व्हेन यू लर्न why you made the mistake, how you made the mistake, then only you will learn the concept well. Next, find p of 0, p of 1 and p of 2 for each of the following polynomial. Now this is a different way of asking same thing. So what are they saying when they say p of 0? क्या कह रहे हैं वो, क्या निकालना है हमको?
Ma'am, putting 0 at y.
वेरी गुड. सो जहां जहां भी वेरिएबल है p में, ये अलग अलग पॉलिनोमियल्स हैं. p ऑफ y है, p ऑफ t है, p ऑफ x है, अनदर p ऑफ x है. तो जहां जहां भी हमारा वेरिएबल है वहां वहां पर हमको 0 लगा देना है. तो सपोज आई टेक नंबर 4. सो p ऑफ 0. सो p ऑफ 0 इसमें क्या है मेरा, यहाँ पे मैं सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दूं 0 minus 1 into 0 plus 1, right? 0 minus 1 is minus 1, 0 plus 1 is plus 1, minus 1 times plus 1 is minus 1. ठीक है? तो the only, see, there is not much difference between the two questions. यहाँ पर उन्होंने पॉलिनोमियल दिया और बोला कि find its value for x equal to 0, x equal to minus 1, x equal to 2. So we found the value by substituting x's. Now here they are simply written find p0, p1, p2. Matlab they are saying find the value when, so in whether x is 0 और इस वाले केस में y is 0 and इस वाले केस में t is 0, right? Now suppose I want to find number 2, p2 for number 2. So p2 क्या होगा? For number 2 it will be, p2 is, I substitute t as 2. So 2 plus 2 plus 2, 2 square minus 2 cube. So जहां जहां t था वहां वहां ब्रैकेट लगाकर मैंने t की वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दी. Now let's solve this. 2 plus 2 is 4 plus, now what is this? 2 into 2 into 2, 8. And this, what is this? 2 cube is also 8, so minus 8. ये दोनों तो cancel ही हो गए. Answer is 4. Okay? So rest you can do on your own. कोई confusion है तो पूछो, कोई doubt है तो?
No, ma'am.
No,
No?
ma'am.
Okay. Now, verify whether the following are zeros of the polynomial indicated against them. तो क्या कह रहे हैं हम कि जो भी polynomial दी है उसके against में जो x की value दी है, is it really the zero of the polynomial? So suppose I have this, right? My polynomial is px equal to x square. Is x equal to 0 the zero of this polynomial? कैसे चेक करेंगे कि whether x is equal to 0, 0 of this polynomial?
Ma'am, putting 0 at x.
Very good. Putting 0 at x. So p of 0 is 0 square, which is 0. So yes, the given value x equal to 0 is the 0 of this polynomial. Right? Now let's do number 6. Now is x equal to minus m by l the 0 of this polynomial? So we will substitute x value minus m upon l. तो ये क्या है? lx plus m. So l, x क्या है? Minus m by l plus m. So now l cancel हो गया. This is minus m plus m, which is equal to 0. So yes, this is also minus m by l is the 0 of the polynomial lx plus m. ठीक है?
Okay,
Any
ma'am.
other part that you want me to try here? और कोई पार्ट करना है इसमें
Fourth
से?
part -1.
Okay, so fourth
Ma'am,
part.
7th.
Okay, so x equal to -1, right? So हम x की वैल्यू -1 सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे, तो -1 + 1 -1 -2. Now what is -1 + 1? 0, right? What is -1 -2? -3. Result is 0. ठीक है?
Okay, ma'am.
Now you said number 7. Excuse me. So number 7, which value of x you want to try?
Ma'am, 2/√3.
2/√3. Okay. So let's substitute x as 2/√3, right? So 3 into x is 2/√3 whole square minus 1. Now ब्रैकेट में क्या है? ब्रैकेट के ऊपर स्क्वायर लगा हुआ है, सो सिर्फ दिस टर्म का हमको स्क्वायर करना है. सो व्हाट इज दिस? दिस इज सेम एज 2 स्क्वायर डिवाइडेड बाय √3 स्क्वायर -1. ठीक है, ये समझ आया?
Yes, ma'am.
बिकॉज हमने लॉ ऑफ एक्सपोनेंट में पढ़ा था, इफ आई हैव a/b to the power m, I can write it as a to the power m divided by b to the power m, right? So 2 जो पावर है वो न्यूमरेटर की भी है, डिनोमिनेटर की भी है. तो दिस इज 3 इंटू, अब न्यूमरेटर हो गया 4 और डिनोमिनेटर क्या है? स्क्वायर ऑफ √3. √3 क्या होता है? व्हाट इज स्क्वायर ऑफ √3? What is the square of √3?
Ma'am, 3.
Good. Square of √3 is 3. How? स्क्वायर रूट का मीनिंग क्या होता है? पावर क्या होती है 3 की? Whenever I say square root, what is the power of 3?
Ma'am, half.
Half. Very good. So 3 to the power half का square, right? And law of exponent क्या कहता है? This is 1/2 into 2. So 2 cancel हो गया. This is 3. Right? This is again your law of exponent जो आज शुरू में क्विज में एग्जाम्पल किया था. a to the power m to the power n क्या होता है? a to the power m into n. So 3 to the power half to the power 2 is 3 to the power half into 2. 2 cancel हो गया. So this is nothing but 3. So square of √3 is 3 minus 1. Now 3 here cancels. So 4 minus 1 is 3. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Any other part that you want to try here?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So let's move. Find the zero of the polynomial in each of the following cases. So अब इसमें हम क्या कह रहे हैं कि जो भी पॉलिनोमियल है उसका हमें जीरो निकालना है. ठीक है, तो जीरो निकालना है मतलब कि ऐसी वैल्यू निकालनी है x की जिसके लिए पॉलिनोमियल की वैल्यू 0 हो जाए, राइट? सो लेट्स ट्राई, कौन सा ट्राई करें? लेट्स ट्राई नंबर 4. सो वी वांट p of x equal to 3x minus 2 to become 0. तो हम क्या करेंगे? कैसे निकालेंगे? क्या करेंगे हम?
Ma'am, shifting -2 is equal 3x is equals to 2.
बट उससे पहले हम क्या लिखेंगे? 3x minus 2 equal to
0.
0, because we want the polynomial to become 0, right? Now 3x is equal to 2. So x is equal to क्या हुआ?
2/3.
Very good. 2/3. So 0 of this polynomial is 2/3. Right? So this is your 0 of p by x, or p of x. Okay? Any other example? You want any other question part that you want to try?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, 7th.
7th. 7th is p of x equal to cx plus d, where c is not equal to 0, they have given, and c and d are real numbers. So we want this polynomial to become 0, right? We want cx plus d to become 0, and we are trying to find the value of x. Now c and d are real numbers. So they could have written here something like p of x is equal to 5x plus 3, right? But instead of using any specific number, they have used letters. So don't get confused by these letters. These are not variables. These are some constants. C and D are some constant. Doesn't matter what constant. So variable यहाँ पर x है. Coefficient C है. Coefficient D है. Variable x है. Okay. So हम x की value निकाल रहे हैं. So this implies Cx is equal to अपना कांस्टेंट टर्म जो d है उसको राइट साइड पे ले जाओ तो बन गया -d, and this implies x is equal to -d/c. So when x will be -d/c, this polynomial's value will be 0. So 0 of this polynomial is -d/c. Okay, clear हुआ?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So ऐसे ही इस वाले में भी a is not a variable, a is the coefficient. A is not equal to 0 लिखा हुआ है because variable की terms polynomial is for the variable x, right? So x is the variable, a is the some constant coefficient. नंबर नहीं दिया, उसकी जगह लेटर यूज कर लिया. ऐसे ही यहां पर भी x की टर्म्स में है पॉलिनोमियल, so c and d are just some constants. They are some real numbers, they have said. Okay, so don't get confused by the letters. Look at the inside the brackets to identify what is the variable here. Okay, so जो भी variable है वो यहाँ पर लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में लिखा हुआ है उन्होंने, बाकी चीजें कॉन्स्टेंट्स हैं. ठीक है?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
ओके, कोई और पार्ट करना है यहाँ से?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right, so this brings us to the end of this topic, and next time we will do remainder theorem. Any doubts on finding zeros or any value of a polynomial?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so practice कर लेना. जो parts हमने नहीं किए हैं वो खुद से कर लेना, और जो नहीं समझ में आता, जो गलत होता है उसको पोस्ट कर देना, and I'll correct it. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you.
ma'am.
All right. You're
Thank you,
welcome,
ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
and have a good time. Okay, see you next time. Bye.